it's Becky. I am back today with a very special video for you guys. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what reading program I've been using for my kindergartner. If you don't know already, we homeschool, and this is the first year having two full-time students. Last year, my oldest was doing 5th grade, and so my 4-year-old was really doing a lot of preschool work, but it was kind of short days, and she wasn't really in the schoolroom with us quite as much, and her curriculum was a lot more loose. And so this is the first year having two full-time homeschooling students, and actually it's been working out better this way than it was when I just had the one full-time student. So it's been a really great year, and I wanted to share with you the reading program that I've been using with my 5-year-old because I think it's awesome and I'm so excited that I found it. I started Hooked on Phonics with her in the summer before she started kindergarten, and I really was not happy with it. I was having to go out and find so many worksheets to go along with the lessons to reinforce concepts and reinforce sounds and letter sounds and things like that, and it just was so much work. I was pretty much literally making my own curriculum by piecing things together here and there. Really all I was using of the Hooked on Phonics was just kind of following the flow of which letters they taught and which sounds they taught in what order. Other than that, and the little songs that they had to go with it, it really was not a good fit for us. I don't feel like she was learning that much, and it was just frustrating for me to have to go out and spend all the time that I spent looking for those worksheets, plus the money I paid for Hooked on Phonics, and then having to go out and find more things. And I returned to Hooked on Phonics, and in the process of looking for all those worksheets that I needed to supplement the Hooked on Phonics program, I kept stumbling across these really great worksheets that were good with learning sight words and letter sounds and all these different things. I thought, who is this person that's making all these great worksheets? I already go to Teachers Pay Teachers a lot, but I found out by Googling and finding all those great worksheets that Annie from the Moffat Girls has a blog, and she has a store on Teachers Pay Teachers. And so I was so excited to find her blog, and I'll link it down below for you. But she shows her daughter, she used to be a school teacher, and now she's a full-time stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and so she's teaching her girls to read and do math and all these things with all these great worksheets that she has created and has available in her store on Teachers Pay Teachers. And so when I discovered her Ready to Read program, I saw it on her blog first, and so when I saw it on her blog, she's got these great pictures showing her little girl using the program and how many great worksheets there were and how fun they were and engaging. I thought that looks absolutely perfect. My 5-year-old is very active. She likes to keep things different and changing, and she likes a lot of really fun ways to reinforce concepts, and so I thought that looks like the perfect thing for her. I immediately went to Teachers Pay Teachers and purchased the Ready to Read program level 1. I think right now she's only got the 3 levels. I think I purchased it for around $32. It's on sale quite a bit, and there's coupon codes and offers and things like that. So I think when I got it, it was on sale, and I think I purchased it for $32, and it has well been worth every penny and then some. So we started that Ready to Read level 1 program in the middle of August when we started our homeschool year. And between then until now, the last day of November, she has already learned 37 sight words and 13 word families by using that simply the Ready to Read program. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of her, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for being able to teach somebody to read. I was really worried about that, and I'm still worried. I mean, we still have a long way to go, but the fact that she has learned that much in such a short amount of time is thanks to the program just as much as it is to me. And she's really enjoyed it, and it's great that when you purchase them, you have the files to print at home. You can print out. If she messes up a page, I can print it out again and she can do it over again. And I've done that a couple times when she's been lazy with her coloring. I'll say, okay, you have to color it all over again. But it's just been a really, really great resource, and it's been a great load off my mind knowing that Annie, who created it, was a school teacher. She understands how children's brains work. She understands the way to put together letter sounds and sight words, and that's a really great thing about the Ready to Read program, is it combines sight words and word families in every unit. And so you're not just learning, okay, this is what we're doing for sight words and this is what we're doing for our letter families, and it's all mixed in together. It makes it cohesive, it makes sense, and it's got a lot of repetition, so they're learning their sight words along with their word family words, and it's just been such a great program, and she has really, really thrived on it. So we were probably about halfway through level 1. I decided, I'm like, okay, we're going to stick with this program until Annie stops making levels. So I went out and purchased Ready to Read level 2, and I just got all that stuff printed and put together and organized because Annie gives you a lesson plan when you order it. Each unit in the level comes with a suggested lesson plan, and I don't follow it to a T, and Annie even says that. She said, you know, it's based on 5-day school week, but you can definitely stretch it out as long as you need to or want to, and so we do. We've pretty much stuck to each unit taking about 2 weeks. Now we do only school 4 days a week, so really it's taken us 8 days to finish a unit, and it's been a great pace for her. I'm able to speed it up or slow it down if I need to. I'm not real worried about sticking to the lesson plan, you know, to the T, but it's nice to have it there to kind of see what flow Annie recommends, and then you can kind of decide based on how quickly you want to go or how slowly you want to go, whether or not you want to follow that exact schedule. But it's nice that you have it as an option, especially if you need somebody to hold your hand, especially in the beginning, and kind of walk you through what to do. It's great that that's there for you. And then one really cute thing that Annie does, at the end of each unit, you can print out a certificate that says like, hooray, you know, so-and-so completed level 4 of Ready to Read program or something like that. And so it's just a really fun way to get the kids excited and be proud of the work that they've done for whatever unit or level that they've been working on. So I went out and purchased level 2. It's all ready to go. We're starting it next week, and I'm really, really excited. There's just so many great worksheets in the Ready to Read programs that I think appeal to lots of different kids that learn in different ways. There's color by number, there's color by sight words, there's cut and paste sentences, there's roll and graph sight word pages, and so many fun things that kids are going to love to keep them interested and wanting to learn. And so far we have loved it. And so I really highly recommend the Ready to Read program. I mean, I would love to have every single thing she has in her Teachers Pay Teachers store, but unfortunately I can't afford that. So I contacted Annie and told her pretty much what I told you, how much I love her program, how much I've loved all the other things that I purchased, and I told her what my 3 favorite things were that I've been eyeballing that I hadn't purchased yet but that I really, really wanted. And so she was kind enough to send me those for me to try and see how we like them. And of course, I love them. There's not a single thing she can do wrong. I'm going to show you here in just a minute kind of an overhead view of all those things, but I wanted to tell you this, kind of give you a little bit of a backstory first about the reading program and how much we love that, because I won't be showing you that in this video. It's just too long. There's just too much to show you. I'm going to get off here and I'm going to show you an overhead shot of the 3 things, and it is the Emergent Readers bundle, which is amazing. I can't say enough great things about that either. The Fluency Strips, which is a really great program to really help your child once they're learning, once they know some sight words and they know some word family words, how to really build fluency and gain more and more confidence as readers. And then also her writing prompt packages that she offers. You can purchase them by month or you can purchase the bundle. And so it's really nice because they have writing prompts for each month. That has been really fun. My oldest daughter has a writing prompt that she does every morning, and so my kindergartner was so excited when she found out that she was going to have a writing prompt just like her big sister. She was so excited and it was so cute. So I will get off here and stop blabbing and show you what we're using as supplements to our Ready to Read program. So I have a couple things to show you from the Moffat girls that we're using as supplements, and I mentioned that my youngest daughter now has her own writing prompt, which she was super excited about. This one's the one for December. I will show you a couple that she already did in just a minute. I just printed this off for her, and it's really cute because each month has its own little cover like this that they can color and a spot for their name. So my plan is to, once she's done, kind of individually, I don't know if I'll bind them or put them in a report cover or something and keep them because they're really cute. So this is a December one, and they're usually themed to the season and or holidays that come along in that month. So this one is December, so there's a reindeer on the front. And then it's got a list of suggested pre-primer words. So it kind of helps us to help her make her sentences when she looks at her list and kind of remembers the words that are in the pre-primer list, which ties in really well with our Ready to Read Level 1 program. Got a spot for their name, a nice big spot for them to draw a picture, and then it reminds them of good writing habits. So using spaces, capitalizing the first letter, sounding out words, using a period, and then drawing the picture. There's 2 different versions that you get in each writing prompt set that you purchase. You can purchase them by month or in a couple different groupings, a couple months at a time, or you can buy the bundle that has every month of the year included. So I'll put all the links for those below so you can check out the prices. But the easier version starts out with a prompt. So when I wrap a gift, and it's got some pictures down here that she can look at to reference things she might use, like a tag and scissors and tape and a box and a bow. Sometimes we go off and use a little bit of whatever she wants to say, and I help her write her sentence that way. But if they choose to use these words, it helps they already have the words to look at, and it helps them to form their sentence. Now when you get to in the older age groups, and then they have the same set of sheets that does not have a sentence starter. So if you have an older child that really wants to make up their own sentence start to finish and doesn't need any help, then all of this will be blank for them to write in whatever they want, but still draw a picture. So this one is for December, so it's about gifts, so wrapping presents, And for Christmas, maybe they could say things that they want or the things they want to give. The weather, is it snowy, rainy, cloudy, sunny, or a thunderstorm? If I were an elf, and then there's some ideas of things they might use or wear if they were an elf. So just really cute ideas, and I really do like the fact that it's going to last her for a long time since there are the pages that don't have the words. These are some of the ones that she's already done. This one is I live with my mom, dad, and sister, and she drew a picture, and I guess I don't know who's asleep, but somebody's asleep. And then this one, my favorite apple snack is apple pie, and she drew an apple pie. And then this one, she got really creative and wrote, a turkey has a beak and feathers. I like to eat turkey. And so I thought that one was really cute. That's the first thing we've really been using and enjoying. The second thing, which I think is my favorite of all of the supplements that we got, is the Emergent Readers. These are really good for any early reader, but I especially like them because they do go along with the Ready to Read program, because each sight word that we're studying on the Dolch sight word list has a book for it. Annie recommends reading it at least 3 times, so that's what the stickers, we usually just keep the stickers right in the front, and every time she reads one of them, she can put a little sticker in it. So this one's for Funny, and so she went through and colored. And what I usually have her do before we do anything, I put the books all together at once. I believe there's 75 books in the Emergent Reader bundle. I'll put the link for this down below as well. But what I usually have her do, I assembled everything already for her and put it in this little basket on her desk with her stickers. And so what I usually have her do is go through, and if she wants to color it, she can. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to. But I have her go through and highlight whatever the sight word is. So she's going to go through and highlight every time she sees the word funny or whatever the word is. And go all the way through. She got lazy and didn't color that one. But she'll go through and highlight every time she finds that sight word. And then we read it together. And she has really been building a lot of fluency by using these, not just with her sight words, but also sounding out words that either she knows and maybe needs a review on, or maybe some words that we haven't talked about yet, like wig, which she knows that, but if she didn't know what that was, it's really good practice to help her work through, and I'll say, sound it out. And so she's really been able to build a lot of fluency with using these books in combination with her Ready to Read program. I've been really enjoying those, and so has she. The third thing that we have been using and really enjoying are the Fluency Strips. Now there's way more than this. This is the one we've been using, and then this is the one I just printed out to show you kind of what it looks like before you assemble it all. So Annie recommends, and she shows pictures on her blog of how to cut them up, and she recommends color coding each level. You get a bunch of different sentences in each set, and I believe there's 10 sets in the bundle of Fluency Strips, and I'll link it below as well. It's really nice to color code them because it helps you, once you've gotten a couple sets that you've worked through, it really helps you to distinguish the different sets from each other. And one nice thing about it too is she does give you assessment sheets. So let's say your child is at her desk and she's reading the sentence. Without staring over her shoulder, you can have her assessment sheet at your desk, and anytime she struggles with a word or doesn't know a word, you can mark it on that sheet, and there's a couple different spots to record her progress, and that way you know kind of where she is currently and what words you need to continue to work on. So that's been really nice. But we really have enjoyed these. You don't have to cut them out and put them on a ring, but it's really easy to do that if you choose to. I just put this on cardstock. They're not laminated or anything. And then so punch all the holes, cut them in the strips. It takes just a couple seconds. This is the set 2, and I believe there are 48 sentences just in set 2. So it's a really great way, again, to build fluency and confidence. So we really have enjoyed the Fluency Strips as well. And I have been so impressed with every single thing that Annie puts out. I don't know how she has time between homeschooling and making all these great worksheets. She manages to do it. In case you're wondering what reading program we're using, or if you are looking for a reading program that I would highly recommend, it would definitely be Annie's Ready to Read program. It's been really working for us. It's really fun for both me and my kindergartner, and we've had great success with it. So even if you're already using something that maybe just isn't working and it's time to switch to something else, maybe give this a look. Stop by Annie's blog and see all the pictures that she has. She takes really great pictures where you're able to see her children in action using the programs and things that she has created. Highly recommend checking out Annie's blog, checking out her Teachers Pay Teachers store, and if you don't already have a free account on there, I would recommend signing up because they have sales and coupon codes quite frequently. So if you do decide to purchase something from Annie or anything else, you can use the coupon and save a little bit of extra money, which is what I did when I purchased the Ready to Read level 1 and 2, and saved me quite a few dollars on each of those. So Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Make sure you stop by Andy's blog and her Teachers Pay Teachers store for any educational worksheets that you're looking for. She pretty much has something for everybody. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.